everybody.
Hi.
This is my daughter Dylan. We're gonna make chocolate chips with you today. So Dylan's gonna make them and I'm just gonna kind of talk her through it. This is our raw cacao powder, really high in magnesium and antioxidants. So we love using this instead of cocoa powder. Go ahead and just kind of mix that together a little bit.
Break up the big clumps.
Yep, exactly. Do you like chocolate?
Yes.
I do too.
Especially ours.
This is organic coconut oil that we melted on the stove top. And we use that antibacterial, microbial, viral, so we just love our coconut oil. Plus when it solidifies, it gives us that chocolate chip that we really need and that texture. And then we use maple syrup, organic.
It's getting so big.
There you go, so mix that together. We want it to be smooth, no lumps at all. So that's what she's working on here. Let me know if you need help.
There we go. Can I?
There you go. Keep going fast.
It's harder now.
So we love this chocolate. I made this recipe back in, gosh, 2015, 2014, something like that. And I use it for chocolate covered strawberries. We do nut and fruit clusters, almost like mousse tracks, I think is what people make. We also do bark, so we can put it flat on a sheet tray and then top it with nuts, seeds, dried fruit, regular fruit, sea salt. It's so, so good.
Don't we also make oatmeal,
Oatmeal bars?
Yeah, oatmeal.
And we put the chocolate on top.
Yeah.
So banana chocolate oatmeal bars. That recipe's in Happy Baking and Desserts. This one is in Happy Food Cookbook. But here we did 2 cups of raw cacao powder, 1 cup maple, and 1 cup of melted chocolate. You could add vanilla powder, or excuse me, vanilla bean extract. You could do orange extract, mint extract. I've done ginger powder, so lots of ways you can flavor this. Sea salt is really yummy. Okay, so we just want this really smooth, beautiful chocolate. Okay, from here, she's gonna open up this guy.
Oh, I know what we're doing.
Okay, hold that open, please.
Then you pour it in, you cut a hole in one, and it acts like a piper instead of buying
We'll do half in here. Okay, put that one to the side, please. And we'll do one for me. So the only thing with these chocolate chips is you have to move somewhat fast. If it gets too cold and you try to reheat it, the way that the chocolate or the cacao powder cooks is not ideal. It gets really crumbly, almost gritty, and you don't want that. So if you're gonna make the chocolate chips, make sure you have about 10-15 minutes uninterrupted where you can just be making the chocolate chips. So Dylan's gonna go ahead and start piping these for you. Hold on here. Okay, you wanna lick that?
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah. Okay, we'll use this one. So I have a sheet pan here ready for her, and this is just lined with some silk matte. We could use wax paper, parchment paper, and bleach if that's what you use. So whatever works for you here. And then, go ahead and get rid of that. You have chocolate on your lip. Do you see it? Go like this. There you go. Okay. So I'm gonna do a couple and then she's gonna finish. You could use a piping bag. Just make sure it's not squirting out right away. And you don't want it too hot. So be careful with your your coconut oil. That's not too hot. And then you just go along, barely even squeezing. And here you go. You ready? Okay. And she's got it. She's gonna roll for you.
They're not the neatest because I'm not a professional.
They look beautiful.
I said they're not the neatest.
They still look beautiful. So she's gonna keep piping those for you. These are what they're gonna look like after they've been in the freezer for about 10 minutes and they just pop off. Have you ever had those candies back in the day that were on the wax paper, the little yellow, red, and blue ones? I forget what they're called. They're like dots, but they just pop right off. So if you wanna use these in any baking recipe that you use, just use them from frozen because they don't solidify. If they're warm, they melt and they'll mix into your recipe and probably mess up your recipe. So doing that, I like to get these dough cutters or scrapers.
Can't really make them.
And they just come right off. Here, we'll switch sides. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. So like that. And then once they're frozen, if you want to stick them in a bag, then they just come in this bag and they can be frozen in your freezer for up to 6 months. So it's a long time and they're so good for you. 3 ingredients, so easy. No dairy, no soy lecithin, no soy at all, no cane sugar. So just one of our favorite things that we wanted to show you how to do. Can you say bye?
Bye.